We're rolling? Oh, great. I forgot I was doing a video today. Well, I'm doing a video today. I guess so. Alright, so today it's about drills, or bits and bolts, in other words, meaning drills and screwdrivers. I got these recently, and I also got this recently. So, and I just have my RC out just to show you how they work and how well they do. Alright, first thing first. Now, a lot of guys, they have RCs and they will upgrade and upgrade and upgrade, fix parts, stuff like that, and especially me, always always upgrading, always putting new stuff on it. It takes a long time with just a tiny little Allen wrench, and a lot of times those are very hard to get your hands on. I actually have scraped my fingers and stuff just using Allen wrenches because they're very handy to have, but they're not very convenient. So first things first, you probably want to get some nice screwdrivers. Of course, the size hexes. This one has a 1.5 millimeter, 2 millimeter, and 2 millimeter, and 2.5. These are the three ones that I will use. These two don't really matter. It's just a 3 millimeter and a 4 millimeter. So that's it. But you probably want to get like decent ones. There are more expensive, better ones out there. Like I've seen some for 60. I had just a single Integy one, but I really wanted all the other ones. I had to use all the other ones in the past. So here's just a regular. Here, let me get some I use. I'll get a 2.5. That's usually the stuff that's on the outside. The screws that are on the outside. So the nice thing really about this type is that it has this free spinning end. So say when you're holding it like this and you grab on like that, you can just fit it in and you can turn it. Oh my goodness, that's tight. Yeah. Just as an example though, like you can turn it like this without scraping your palm. So that's very, very useful. And I also have 2 millimeter, of course 1.5, so I can use those anytime I want to. They have a really good grip, especially when you have sway hands. It's very grippy rubber. I don't know if there's really a name for that. And then I've even seen guys at like races, like they don't actually have one of these. I've seen a lot of videos with guys who like really big guys, or really like big known guys who have these, but not really just like averagely having a tool like this. So, but this is a Hyper Tough, of course. It's cheap. It's cheaper than, of course, like Black & Decker and, of course, DeWalt, Craftsman, some of the bigger brands. I've heard that this is close to quality and skill. Skill ones are very, very decent. They're very good quality. So this one is also, it has a really, really good grip. Like, I can just tell you it. You can't, of course it's on camera and stuff, but this thing feels so good. The trigger is edged, and then this is all rubber. So it's a very nice feel. It's just a low power one. You don't want a high powered, like brushless motor and all that stuff, impact drill. You don't want that for an RC. You just want something that will hopefully not strip out your screws, and you could just get in the screws faster than using Allen wrenches or screwdrivers. That's usually just what you want. So this one has a lithium-ion battery. In fact, it was on sale. I was going to get nickel metal cadmium, and this was the same price because it was on sale. So it takes about 2.5 hours to charge. This is just an average charger that comes with it. It's just lithium-ion. You can actually hang it on the wall. It gives you all the bases and everything. And this box that it would come with just comes with instructions on how to use power tools and how to take care of the battery because it's lithium-ion, and just other stats. It does give you one bit, but it's just a double-sided bit. It's just Phillips and flatheads. They do say it's good for housework and just lower grade stuff, so that's really what you would want for your RC, especially if like even like fifth scales, like those big ones. Like this thing, it does have a lot of power, but of course you can lower it. So you could just increase it to like drill power and stuff like that, and get those giant bulky screws out. Also, it's very, very, very useful when you're using a cage body with your RC. Usually, like some of the 8 scales have that, especially the Unlimited Desert Racer. Then you could just like just instantly off. It's very, very handy, very useful. Battery lasts a very long time. It's 1,300 milliamp hours, so it sounds small, but it doesn't use up that much power. Especially because I have used ones with lithium ion, and they can last days with using them full on, and they still don't get low for a long time. So I would suggest like lower volts, something probably 18 or lower. You probably don't want like 20 or past that, because that's just, it's too much. So it has, of course, reverse. It has neutral, where it doesn't do anything. It has decent speed. Here, this at highest setting has really good speed. I'll show you it on this. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, I grabbed the 2mm. I didn't grab the 2.5. Alright, let's see on this. Just the side screw. There we go. Oh, I see. It was self... Oh no, the screw's stripped. Oh! I probably should put some thread lock on that. Yeah, that's not... Oh, that's not a good thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a new screw for that. Aha! Let me try another one. Oh no! Okay, that's nice to know that apparently I see. Okay, so this is not a good example. The thing is, the way these side bumpers work is that so the hole they go into does not have any threads, but the bumper does. So you have to actually lift the bumper up and just kind of nudge the screw in there. Where did that come from? Okay. So I would give you some more examples, but this is a very useful tool. Actually, I just thought of something. Here, let's see if I can get that in there. It's hard to see. It's light to give you light. Oh wow, that took no time at all. You see that? In. See? In and out. Of course, even screwdrivers, these are very nice screwdrivers, but they would take a while. So I just have really nice screwdrivers for places I can't reach with this, and it's just small stuff, just like taking off the cover for the gears and all that. In fact, I want to tell you guys, I actually got a smaller main gear. Man, I always forget names, but let's say I speed it up by like 5 miles. So now I can, because my battery is a Gens Ace battery, it has 50 Cs, which means that it's very, very powerful. It can handle the higher speed, so it actually pulls off wheelies now, didn't before with lower gear, and it's at least 5 miles faster. It is much, much more fun to just drive it around now, because I have very high speeds. Unlike with the 3S in the past, I never could really punch it. Like, I could pop off wheelies, but I couldn't really punch it. So, but now I can do that. I can actually punch it. It is, of course, more unstable. It still is. It is very nice, by the way, with the new drive shafts on. I recommend getting Integy drive shafts, the 4x4s. I just adjusted them for 2-wheel drive, so very, very useful. It drives very smoothly, a lot more than it has been before. I just have to get the other one in. I had troubles with the grub screw. I actually stripped it, so I'm going to gang another one from Integy. Alright, so guys, remember to go to your nearest store, something like that, maybe order this online. This is a very, very good cordless drill. You would just want low power, something small, most definitely small and lightweight. It's very nice. Hyper-Tough is a very decent company. It's useful. It's very useful. You wouldn't, but again, you don't want like an impact drill or a corded drill like 120 volts, which is what I used that once, and I got those screws in a millisecond, just like, and it was right in there. I did strip actually some screws using it, so you gotta be careful with that. Totally great idea to get this. Again, recommend it totally. Also, these screwdrivers, I recommend them. They're great deals. I'll be doing next a video on this thing. Flying, I haven't really done like just a fly video and with the camera on it and all that. But, of course, I will do that. So, talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe and watch more so you can see all my tips and tricks on RCs and all that. And, oh yes, by the way, I will be having a lot more money now because I did actually getting paid by, you can tell, job, okay. But yes, so I will hopefully start getting like other RCs, more upgrades, so I'll be try and do more videos. See you guys next time. God bless.